Well, we're about to have the grand finals, and the officials are making a move onto the field because we're going to have the national anthem, and then the teams will be coming on. So we have the Honorable Joycelyn Liburd, Minister of Sports, and we have the Mr. Hendrickson of TDC, and we have Mr. Barrett also out there, three of the officials, and they're going to stand by the TDC sign. The teams are going to march on. I don't know if the national anthem will be played before that, but it's a lot of pomp and ceremony before the game starts. So this year, it's Joycelyn Liburd Primary coming up against Ivor Walters Primary in the grand finals, and just about to get them going. Certainly a proud moment for each of these schools getting into the finals. Almost like a World Cup event, this. Well, the national anthem will be sung, not just played. A student from the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School will sing the national anthem.
Both teams that will be playing in first and second place. The Eagles, they are in the Falcons. Sorry, push up on top of me and now play. The Falcons, they are in the purple, and Ivor Walters, they are in the maroon. So the Mustangs. Okay then. So we'll be seeing the Mustangs versus the what? The Falcons. Good. And today we'll be making history because one of these teams will be taking home the big trophy, and one of these teams will be the champions here today. So we'll be seeing a new champion. Let us go. Round of applause for both teams, please. Louder than that, man. Louder than that, man.
So the two teams make their way out, and then we're going to have the national anthem. Very supportive crowd on hand for the grand finals. And the two umpires, Earl and Laborde. The sun is fighting his way out for this grand finals. We're going to have the national anthem of St. Kitts and Nevis.
And for the national anthem of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and this rendition will be done by Shakian.
Strength of will and love, with God in all our struggles, St. Kitts and Nevis be a nation bound together with a common destiny. Stand what we stand for justice and liberty, with wisdom and truth. We will serve and honor thee. No sword nor spear can conquer, for God will sure defend. His blessing shall forever to posterity extend.
We'll now have the officials to greet and meet the teams. Thank you. Officials, meet and greet the teams.
So the officials meeting the teams officially, the teams also meeting each other, shaking hands, and then we're gonna have the toss. I believe it could be a crucial toss. Looks like a pitch that you win the toss, you bat first, really. Hold on. Come in here. Go back there. We do the toss. Come back in. Come back in the middle. You go in the middle of them umps. Alright. Fine. Hold on. Take a pic. Look at me. So the crucial finals is on now, and we're gonna have the toss. So the umpire is gonna toss. Who is gonna make the call? Okay, Gingerland will, Joycelyn Liburd will make the call. Go ahead. Okay, you toss, you call. All right. Tails is the call. What's this umps?
Head.
Heads it is. That means you've won the toss. What are you planning to do?
I'll have a bat first.
Is there a reason for that?
Just get the runs down and then keep the field tight and yeah.
Okay, had you won the toss, what would you have done?
Bat first.
So you have to bowl. What's the plan?
Bowl them down.
And then make the runs. All the best. Have a good game, guys. Joycelyn Liburd. So a moment's silence in honor of the late Jennifer Herbert Hodge, former principal and education officer who passed away recently. And so the teams are here observing that minute's silence. So the umpires for this game would be Jubri. Jubri will be going out alongside Earl. So the Ivor Walters Primary team, they bowled superbly in the semi-finals. If they can bowl that same way, Joycelyn Liburd Primary will have a hard task ahead of them. But they have made it to the finals, and they would have plans too for the bowling of the Joycelyn Liburd for the Ivor Walters Primary. So they're looking forward to a really good game here as Coach Harvey marshals his forces.
Exciting atmosphere. This is my first game for the season, and I'm impressed with what I see. Good support from the crowd. The players look ready to compete. And bringing this and really organizing a really good tournament. Sydney, we'll get back to that because Christopher is about to bowl to Fraser. Christopher will bowl the first
comes
ball
in the
to
ball to Fraser, and it's funny. No, he comes off.
Of the little man and goes bouncing down to short third man. And
Leg buys.
by umpire Drew, and so they're off and running. And so
One without loss. For number one has been bowled from the southern end by Christopher, a tall, powerful man.
one without loss.
He did some damage against the VOJN last time.
It's a good player, very good player, good all-round player. A lot would be on the little shoulders of Ryan here today. Good crowd, and I can't stop. I had to park up on the hill.
Christopher
No parking here in the parking lot. So
going to ball to
please
Ryan. He's the captain.
School ground. No parking here at the Christopher. So it will be captain to captain. And let's look at the field. Deep backward square, deep middle wicket, long on. Not
Christopher,
right back, long off, extra cover.
ball to
Home
Captain
cover,
Ryan.
boundaries, Clark.
Tall,
Shot third
settles.
man. And the fielder here
Has
on
a
the
nice
45
stand.
comes up now.
Comes in
A
ball
ball
to Ryan.
gets the
And
ball
goes
outside
out the off
stump.
stump.
Bounce it. The little man looking for
It's a wide, so it's
single.
two.
Ryan said no. White signal
All
by
long
the
by.
umpire. He put up his hand
And
like a traffic officer downtown on a Friday afternoon here in Charlestown and said, little Fraser, you better
Thank
go
you very
back.
much, sir.
You can't afford to get run out so early here in a grand final where there is a pack out.
So Christopher
Here is
into ball to
Christopher,
Ryan.
bowls to
And
Ryan,
plays it
ball
straight back.
low, and but stroking out to extra cover, and there is no run. So Christopher just seems to be one of those bowlers looking to bowl straight. Sydney, we'll get your thoughts at the end of the over. Christopher again.
Over number
to ball
one.
to Ryan, ball
Two
to
extras.
Ryan, Ryan gets the ball, beats
Playing
outside
and
the
missing.
outcome, gone
Beats
past
the
the
batsman,
keeper,
beats the
and
keeper.
the man
And they're
sliding,
hustled
save
run.
there. And so by
So
signal by
three.
umpire
It is.
Juby, it could be a little nervy, you know. It is going to be like a boxing match where the boxers are feeling out each other in these early stages.
Christopher.
That is what you're going to get. Here is
He's going
Christopher
now,
again
coming in from the
far
southern
comes
end.
up now,
The ball to
Fraser
Fraser
gets
plays
the
it
ball,
straight.
driving out to
No.
extra cover, looking for a single. Can't
Fielder
get
is
that.
there.
I don't think
So
you're
the
gonna
single
run
has not
there
been
in final. I
taken.
think so, Sydney. And Sydney's
Three.
just laughing. Sydney said, no, you can't get that. And the ball.
So it's
fielder
three
looking
without
very
loss
anxious,
over number
very
one.
eager
Christopher
to.
into
Here is
ball.
Christopher again.
to
The ball is looking to
very
swing
tight
that
on the
way, and
onside.
ball past the keeper. And the keeper picked it up. And the ball maybe just went onto the bat, onto the boot.
Right.
And then the keeper very quickly from behind.
So over number one.
picked it up. Good
The
afternoon,
finals
boys.
between
Runako Morton Primary
the
School
JLPS and Ivor Walters.
about this
Teams
final.
out of the
Even
east.
Sydney reached to the park.
Here comes Christopher. Fraser plays it easily into the onside, and there is no run. It's three, it without was three.
Not a bad over. Primary school cricket competition.
He's gonna go around the wicket.
Lawrence decided to go around the
So.
wicket, and he would bowl to the little man Fraser.
Here
Fraser
goes
tucks away.
Lawrence. The ball.
comes up now,
He
ball
walks up
to-
basically down the leg side.
of delivery.
Wide
The
signal.
Lawrence has bowled,
7 it is
and,
without
wide
loss.
signal by the umpire. You know, a big crowd too. It's not easy, you know, for
He
the
wasn't bowling like that in the semis. Is it nerves?
crowd in, playing in front of
Perhaps,
the house.
perhaps he switched back to around the wicket now.
Here is Lawrence again.
Lawrence into ball to Fraser. Fraser plays and misses on the legs, going down the leg side. It's 7.
For the little man, the ball hit the tie and just goes bouncing.
7 without loss over number 2. Lawrence is bowling from the pavilion end. This is the finals of the TDC Runako Morton Primary School cricket competition. Walks in, there, drives it back, and there is no run. Score goes on to still on 7. 7 without loss, flighted delivery. And he plays it. Fraser.
Looking for a run. Good piece of feeling from the fielder there.
The keeper is disgusted. He was looking for the ball to come to his end. The score remains on 7.
Win over number 2. So
Yes,
here is Lawrence again to ball
Lawrence bowls
to
it. Fraser drives it,
good
but
delivery.
does not get it past the bowler.
Lawrence Yorker length and could only come down hard
Right.
and play it back to the
A
ball.
little bit
And again,
more
there is
years, he'll be a little bit more
Lawrence
stronger.
ball to
But he has the technique. He drives this time
driving,
and throwing himself down on the ground to stop it straight mid wicket. And there is no run. 7 without loss. Over number 2. Drives it into the offside this time. Cornelius gets around, gets the ball in, but the keeper does not collect cleanly. And so it's 8 without loss.
So T didn't start. You even call it
It's the end of over number 2, 8 without loss. Christopher taking up the third over from the southern end. He comes in to bowl to the diminutive man himself. Tucks it off his legs. Nice player. He is up strokes. They have hustled for one. Will they go for the second? Score goes on to 9 without loss over number 3. So the little man is showing his little prowess here. As I said, a couple of years from now, he'll be stronger and he'll be able to hit the ball a little bit more powerful. But he's playing it nicely, you know. So Christopher will be going to bowl to Ryan. Ryan onto the back foot, who plays it easily in front of him. You know, the beauty about it is these guys are playing correct. And if they can keep this as they go along with the game, it will be a good future for cricket here in Nevis. It's the Runako Morton Primary School competition sponsored by TDC. He plays it straight back down to the bowler. And we're in over number 3. So it is 8.
Tentative start. Here is Christopher again.
Number 3. Comes into ball to Ryan. Ryan kicking it down the leg side, missed it. And it passes the keeper. And they've taken a run. It's another wide. So score goes on to 9.
It just looked a little tentative from the bowling and the batting, you know, finals.
Nerves are setting in, I'm sure. The youngsters are not as settled as in a regular game. Here goes. And he pulls it into the onside there, the little man. And Razor. Ryan late in getting off. Another single goes on to 10. 12 it is. So we have 4 runs already for the over, yes. 12.
And be steady and build some stability at the top. Christopher again.
Yeah, into ball to Ryan. Ryan strokes it into the onside. Keeper collects. And we're in over number 3 is 12 without loss. It's the finals.
12 without loss. It's the TDC
Ivor Walters Primary School versus Joycelyn Liburd Primary School. Tallman. And it looks like he was going to flash hard at it. And he changed his mind, just tried to push it. And it came through to the keeper. Yeah, there's no run. So 12 without loss after the end of 3. Short third wide. Deep cover. Straight. Extra cover. Here goes Lawrence into ball 2. Tries it straight back. Brings Cornelius into contention. And there's no end. Oh, so it's 12 without loss over number 4. And Lawrence, a little bit more momentum into his bowling now. Fraser strokes it again into the gap. Here's a single. They could get 2. They could get 2, but Ryan was very slow in getting to his end. The 13 without loss. Lawrence putting in a little bit more momentum into his bowling. Goes into bowl to Ryan. Ryan outside the off stump.
Just angling in and maybe Sydney and maybe beating leg stuff. Good call from the umpire, Sydney.
So we are waiting to see what's the thinking of Lawrence. He's asking his fielder to adjust, to go back to the boundary line.
Just getting into his own now.
Lawrence goes into bowl. Ryan just taps the ball. He's accustomed of hitting the ball hard. Wow, the nerves must be setting in. It's over number 4. 30. It is. Lawrence into bowl to Ryan. He strokes it decisively into the onside pass on the right side of the bowler, looking for one. And 14. He was out here practicing his fielding. It's going down. So his second line of defense came into play just now. Lawrence goes into. Yes, beautiful shot indeed. This will be a boundary. He's known to be a stroke maker. Yes. He's known to be a stroke breaker.
The score moves to 80 without loss.
He's a little Lawrence Rowe in the making. Lovely, lovely shot. Yep. End of over number 4. So that's 18, I think, without loss. Bowler before Christopher is in the gloves. And this is perhaps the other.
Herbert balls to
yes, Herbert.
Ryan is just stroking it out
I
to,
think they're
extra cover to
related to. I think they're related to Matcham, and is off of the Walwins, and I believe so.
Beautiful action.
Nice.
And let me,
Single.
Let me know what you're thinking about
So
it. As a
21.
nice action as he tossed the ball from hand to hand.
19.
Now and balls to Fraser.
Try to deliver.
In the air. Can Billy get there? No. Billy picks it up on the run though. Good piece of feeling from Billy. And picked it up on the run, moving to his left smartly.
I told his daddy got to do some work with him, and I could make a good cricketer. He'll be a Gordon Greenwich in the making, as he pumps the ball hard. That's young Cornelius. Making some adjustments to the field.
So just a change in the personnel. Couple of balls, Sydney. What do you think of his action?
He looks a good prospect. Seemed to have been coached well, and good things are expected of him.
It is Herbert. He's going to be bowling.
Where are we? 20, 18, 19? 19 without loss.
19 without loss.
No,
doesn't deliver.
Run. Maybe just the ball, maybe just tangled in the fingers and says he's just not feeling right, and so I'm not going to bowl. Well, he this time wipe his hand and making sure. Oh, Julie's here. Oh, Julie's here.
He's coming from the southern end.
Julie's here. Julie's very early today. Comes up now, ball.
Like the delivery. And wide delivery.
Ball wide signal by the umpire. And so the score
So goes to 20.
20.
20 without loss in over number 5.
Herbert again to bowl to.
He's coming from the southern end. But tosses the ball from hand to hand.
Fraser, and Fraser is coming forward,
straight down the wicket.
And
there is no run.
And there is no run. Over number 5? Is over number 5? Over number 5.
Yes.
20 without loss.
20. Yeah. This is going to be a ding-dong battle. Might not be high scoring, but it's going to be flashing and missing.
Again, looking to play a ball outside the off stump.
20 without loss over number 5.
No run. 20 without loss.
He goes back.
Looking to tighten the screw kit, Sydney.
Bowling well here.
Who would you say in front? We'll get back to you, Sydney. Here is Albert again. Comes up now.
Right at delivery. Raise up. Oh.
And again,
he's scratching his head. Perhaps he said I should have gone hard. He's accustomed of nerves are setting in because he's accustomed to playing the straight shot. He walks away. He settles in. What will happen this time? But into ball to Fraser. Fraser diving in on the onside. And in the end of the over number 5, 20 without loss.
And there are 20 without loss at the end of over number 5. Easy.
I think Ivor Walters has the ascendancy at this time. But it's early, 7 more to go. The batters will have to pick up their game and start hitting some big shots. 20 with the
Delivery. School versus the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School. Joycelyn Liburd batting 26 without loss and goes to Herbert and sweeping and missing down the leg side, goes on to 27. 27.
White signal by umpire David.
Yes.
The 2 umpires in this the grand finals. Earl David, who is standing this at the commentary box end, and Marcus Juby is at striker's end. We say striker's end, umpire would say striker's end, but you would know square leg. You hear the square leg, but the striker's end comes out.
Pulls it this time.
Pulled it down to long leg.
Okay, the young fella feels well and has gotten a single.
So at the
That's
end of over
number 6. It is 27.
Number 6 is drinks here at the E.T. Willard Park. Is that number 6? And yes, at the end of over number 6, it's drinks.
DJ who cuts it. It's quiet
So
once
back here,
again.
Eat Willett Park.
Over number 7 in the finals. JLPS versus the Ivor Walters Primary School. Runako Morton TDC Primary School finals.
So I think it's over continuing. Balls
Solid
to
line.
Fraser, balls to Fraser. Fraser look
Puts
the
it
ball.
into the onside.
Down behind square, run for
Joycelyn,
Fraser.
you're looking for
And
two, and they should be able to get.
I think it'll be very, very tight. He didn't. And I think
He
that's
did
a
not
good
run
ball.
fast enough.
30 without loss.
So it's 30.
So even though
Over
there's
number
still
7.
30 runs to stop wickets to come. So maybe
They need to get at least 80 to really put some pressure on the batting of the Ivor Walters Primary School. So they're going to need to up their tempo.
30 without loss. Over number 7.
It's the other Herbert.
Like him, has a
He
very,
comes
very
in.
good action. And here
Comes
is
into
Herbert.
bowl.
Something is not
Ryan.
right. Field is still setting. And Herbert is just making sure that the fielders are in the right position.
Let's go, Herbert.
He just tossed the ball from hand to
He's
hand.
ensure that everybody is in their rightful
Now,
place.
ball to
He has a
Ryan,
long on.
goes to Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan is driving, and the ball knocked down off his own
By the
bowling
goaler.
by Herbert. And there is
Long
no-
on, straight
no
mid
talking
wicket.
about Herbert action
Well,
right
more
there.
like a
Sydney, I need to
mid
get that
on,
from you at the
short,
end of the over.
deep
Here
mid
is,
wicket,
Herbert
deep
again,
square.
comes up now.
A man on the
And ball to
45.
Ryan, ball
Lions
to
down
Ryan is getting
onto the
ball
back
outside
foot,
the
looking to
outcome.
flash into the
Beautiful
offside.
outcome. Good
Goes
delivery.
through to the keeper,
Went
Christopher.
on with the arm, didn't turn.
Bringing in the backward point now. You've got a straight extra cover. Man deep on the cover boundary. Man at the long off boundary.
Without loss.
It is Herbert.
Still over number 7.
Tossing the ball from hand to hand.
Looking on.
Coming in from the southern and into ball to Ryan. Fly to deliver and Ryan dispatches this one. It's going down to the boundary for 4. Loose delivery. And so the score goes on now to 34.
Full ball. This time put it away nicely. Good shot from Ryan. 34 without loss.
Good shot from Ryan. He's opened up his shoulders and dispatching that delivery. The bowler is looking very much on target most of the time. And that was a kick, basically. There's a nice breeze blowing across the ground, and he hit into the wind. And the ball went over the boundary very easily.
What will
34
Herbert do this time?
Maybe that's the boundary Ryan needs.
There's
you
a
know?
big
Sometimes
gap
you just need a boundary
between
to
the
get
deep
the
mid
ball,
wicket
to get
and the
the
backward
adrenaline
square.
flowing,
They'll
and
send the man now on long leg boundary,
leaving the shoulders
taking him away from the 45,
into play
making an
Sydney.
adjustment to the
24
left.
without loss.
But there's still a big yawning gap in the onside.
Move on to 7.
There's a big yawning gap between backward point and deep cover. Flight to delivery. Ran onto the back foot, my goodness. Turning. It was onto the pad. Oh, gets the cover. It gets it turning when he flights it nicely. It is Herbert. So it's 34. 34 without loss over number 7. Yeah. Comes in now, walks, delivers now. Hits it hard, straight. One bounce too long off. And gets the ball back in quickly. And they hustle for a second. Yes. Ball overthrow the bowler. A 36 in it for without loss. At the end of 7.
And so at the end of 75, 76, you think Joycelyn
He
Liburd
goes
can
bold,
find
Herbert.
comes up now,
Got the
ball
delivery
up.
and plays it in
Look, the
there.
poll question being asked.
Down leg side.
And the umpire just saying that it's going down the onside. And
It is
so not out
over
to
number
the
8.
Umpire all David here at the commentary box end. Marcus
As it is
Strikers end.
Herbert
Here is Herbert again. To balls to Fraser.
up
Herbert,
to skip
balls
and
to
bowls.
Fraser, balls to Fraser,
Plays it into the onside. He loves that trot. Wings the man. A young guy and he's down there fielding well. Yes, another 6.
And just a
Um,
single.
So 37 it is.
In that area. Fraser very comfortable when the ball is in his
And he
leg.
plays the ball straight.
Turn it and whip it very easily.
Young Lawrence, who I call him. Young Fraser.
Without loss. Here is Herbert.
It is Herbert. The ball to Ryan.
Ryan is
Flashing and missing.
beaten outside
And
the
it is no run. Goes through to the keeper.
late on the shot. Ball went past the outside edge.
37 it is.
A good delivery
And
from Herbert. Outside the
perhaps looking to up.
and
They pull back.
Ryan, maybe
Cornelius
looking to go into a second
pulls
here.
back the man
Comes
from
up
regular
now,
mid-off.
Ryan getting a good
Keeping low.
bang on the center.
Plays it
All
easily.
defend. And the ball goes on
down
the
to
outside
long
of
off,
the pitch.
long on.
Keeper Christie
They are being
moves
adjusted.
very quickly from behind the
They're
stop,
being
pick it
adjusted.
up, and there is no run. Total remaining 37 without loss.
Here it is.
Here is Herbert.
Herbert
again.
in
Ball
now
to
Liburd.
Ryan.
Onto the back foot, hits it into the air, into the mid-wicket area. They're looking for two, and they will get it easily.
In the end, the throw is not powerful at all.
38.
From the field that comes off
Over number 7.
And so they were able to get
Over number
two,
8.
The score moved up to 39. I make it 39.
39.
Ryan is on 15. Ken White Fraser
Ball.
on 7. 39 without loss. Driving.
And missing.
Went
We're on the bat. Yorker, lovely Yorker indeed.
I thought that would have clipped the leg stump. It
Keeper
didn't.
did
So
not
the
collect
end
cleanly but
of
stopped
over
effectively.
number
8. It's 39 without loss.
To end the over.
Curtis.
Well, they will just have to maximize these next 24 deliveries or more. Sydney. Albert would bowl
One for JLP to step up the run rate. The other one for Ivor Walters to bowl a little tighter.
Can bowl 2 or
Yeah, it's so.
Herbert.
Herbert.
Nice little off spinner.
Ball from hand to hand. Comes into bowl to Fraser. Fraser hits it. Yeah, it's going to be out. Yes. First wicket goes. So. But Fraser is a small man. Did not get the power into it. And, you know, I think down the road he's going to be a wonderful cricketer.
Sympathize with him. Not the one with big shoulders. Would nurdle the ball around, hits it, and Lawrence took the catch. Very simple catch in the end, but took it nicely. And so, in over number 9, Joycelyn Liburd would have lost wicket number 1, 39 for 1.
Is that low?
A good comeback by Ivor Walters. They have been plugging away all afternoon, and after 8 overs, in the 9th over, picking up their first wicket. But the good thing is, the score has not run away from them. They are still thereabout, and the Joycelyn Liburd batters will have to be more purposeful. You know, pick up the singles if they can't get the boundaries, so that they can get a score which is competitive.
Well, maybe it would not be a big runs on the board, Sydney.
I understand that their bowling is very good, so they might be able to do
How about
reasonably.
goes into bowl to low, one of the all-rounders. And he's bowled him. Beautiful ball indeed. Drew him forward. He was missing the line, and a magnificent thing. Here goes cheerleader Judy. So second wicket goes down. So he's on a hot trick. Will he be able to get it? Yes.
Get it to turn. The batsman come forward, brought him forward between bat and pad. Just clip the off stump. Beautifully bowled by Herbert. And
A dream delivery.
39 for 2. From 39 without loss, now 39 for 2.
That's an excellent ball.
Who's the new batter?
Anybody could have been bowled perfectly. It turns sharply.
He goes out walking purposefully. Ryan comes to meet him.
The ball was beautifully bowled and an excellent wicket to pick up. One ball for the batter, and that is, any bowler's dream.
He's on a hot trick now. What will happen?
Good piece of bowling. Derek Parry is here. He must be happy with that delivery, Sydney. I've seen the old veteran, Derek Parry, who normally helps coach the St. Thomas's Primary School. Also, we say thank you to Lemuel Pemberton, who assists with the Joycelyn Liburd School. So, Everett Sargent assisted with the St. James Primary School.
Here comes Pemberton.
Comes up now, ball
Sharp.
to, who is that?
Nice. Lays it straight back down. Hustle for a single.
The score will tell me now,
It is 3 wickets down now.
40 without loss, the new batter.
40 for 3.
40 for 2, sorry. I'm
2.
trying to get the new batter.
It's
School
2, sorry.
is
Yeah.
not working with us at all.
Ryan waiting anxiously. They're making the adjustment.
I
As
was
he's
asked
looking
to call
good.
Elliot name properly, you know, Sydney. Someone said I'm saying Elliot or something. You from Gingerland, you tell me how to call it, Sydney. Here is Herbert.
Herbert coming to bowl to Ryan.
Comes up now, ball
Yeah.
to Ryan.
Ryan flashing and missing.
And again,
And
went past him. Ball just turned
keeper did not
just
collect
a little
cleanly.
bit. And Herbert, in
So
his
2
last
wickets are
over,
down.
giving a little
Hardy.
problems. And
Yeah,
batters
final over. He has been bowling well all season.
So here is Herbert
And
to bowl to Ryan. This
bowling
is
for Ivor Walters has come on in leaps and bounds in the semis,
to Ryan.
and again showing productivity
Herbert
here
to
in the finals.
Ryan, bowls to
Right.
Ryan. Ryan gets a foot
Oh,
ball.
bowl him.
Again.
His legs are planted. Did not advance to the ball, and so he goes. Number 3 goes.
And now it's
And is this young Kelvin going out?
39 without loss.
Okay.
Sydney.
It's an excellent over by
3 wickets down. 39.
the difference between this over and previous overs is that he's fighting the ball a bit more. And definitely there is a fight in the wicket.
Board is runs on the board, 40 for 3. Herbert is working his magic here, as we would say.
Umpire gets into his position. Final over for Herbert. Comes in, ball to Morton. Morton pulls the card, and he's giving him. He's giving him. Yes. Yes, it is 4 wickets down. 4 wickets down.
40, well, he was 39 without loss.
Yep.
Now it's 40 for 4. Well, it's the last over for Herbert. 4 wickets. I'll get his figures in a bit. And so 40 for 4. Good piece of bowling.
The batsman tried to tuck it away to the onside, going into the stumps, going into the wicket, and was caught on the crease and the
Herbert. 3 overs. No maiden. 4 wickets for 10 runs. Sydney.
4 could easily be 6, 7 still. If the batsman keep focusing.
Cornelius was, and he pulls it into the onside there, and they look for a run.
So he gets a single.
It's 41 it is for 4. We are in over number 9. So 3 more overs to go. I still look for at least 70, Curtis.
And so just a
70 would be a fighting figure.
To Elliot.
It's,
Sydney, you didn't tell me how to say Elliot, Sydney. Because
here goes Cornelius, flighted delivery. And we're playing across the line. These batsmen are different to the first 4. Normally play straight. But they're going to have to get to the pitch of the ball to hit it away hard. Cornelius is just flighting it. Walks in. Right and delivery. Oh, down the leg side. Wide. It's 42. It is for 4.
White signal by the umpire. And the score moves up to 42. 42 for 4.
Yes.
So
Runako Morton TDC sponsored primary school finals, creating some excitement here, keeping the crowd on the edge. Here's Cornelius. Lighted delivery. This one shot. It's a wide again. Scores gone to 43. 43. He needs to focus regularly. Balls okay. Full basket. Somebody's gonna talk to him.
Jerry, let me come on, Jerry, come on, Jerry, come on, Jerry, come on, Jerry. The captain is just having a quiet word with Cornelius, also his vice captain. He's having a word, maybe just, asking
to encourage him.
Calm down. We know it's the finals, we know that
nerves are holding these players.
Calm down, a little bit.
Oh, yes, Julie is on the rampage. Yes.
To bowl to Campbell, he's on his way. To bowl to Campbell, bowl to Campbell, Campbell is
driving it.
The back foot.
And they're hustling for a single. Nice, good piece of feeling there.
Good, Because before I don't want the spectator to come for me. I've seen her already, and she would say, "You're not saying Elliot good." So I nearly want to bit my tongue a little bit just to say Elliot and making sure I'm saying Elliot properly.
It is Cornelius.
To bowl to.
Into bowl to.
Is Elliot? Yes.
Place it in the offside. Straight extra cover fields, and there is no run.
Herbert is in the way. Herbert is a good cricketer. And if you get a chance to bat later, you would see. Comes up now is Billy again.
Comes Billy into
ball.
ball.
To Elliot and ball
Elliot.
to Elliot.
Like a delivery. Pulls it into the... Oh! Dropping. And get the wicket still. They got the wicket still. Catch was dropped. But effectively, he picked it up nicely and sent it in.
And so
oh.
is run out. And so 44 for 5.
44 for
Sydney's
5.
all happening.
Over number 9.
TDC Runako Morton Primary School.
Oh, the flag is out. The flag is out, Curtis. The flag is out. Already celebrating. Yes. She is the cheerleader. Yes. Never seen Rudy at these games, but he's here cheering on his alma mater. Jerry.
You know, putting their best in front. I can see that.
Jerry.
They are determined. But
Number 7 runs out. Business like. What will happen? 5 wickets are down.
so it's expected.
Fifth cut the ball into the keeper, and the run out was effected.
Let's see what they can do.
40, 41, 42 it is for 5.
It's happening. You're already standing around the boundary.
Yes.
So maybe the
There you
second
go.
innings when the game coming down close, Sydney. It might be like the long time days when all
There's a left-hander in now. In goes young Cornelius.
comes up
Not
down
delivery.
ball,
He
ball
slaps
played
it into
nicely,
the
comes to
outside. Third man
Single because that's
feels
the-
beautifully.
We need to get his name there, the short third man, because he's been feeling well.
Very well,
all
yes.
inning.
Yes,
And
young
so
Guyanese.
Is that the end of the over? End of the over, what? Over number 10. Elliot is 2. Otto is 1. And Joycelyn Liburd winning the toss and batting. They are 45 for 5. That's the latest.
They have 12 balls to make up the shortfall there. 15 runs, and they might have some.
Sydney say if they can get 15 from these 12 balls and get 60, he can fight with that. You think you can roll out the East with that 60 runs? Because remember coming down...
The field is being shuffled.
Yeah, so let's see.
There's a
Lawrence is going to...
Backward
bowl
point, there's a
from
short
the far
third,
end.
there's a
Herbert
deep
has bowled
cover on the
a
boundary.
magical spell
Straight
from that end.
mid-wicket,
Here
straight.
is, comes up balls to Otto, and Otto is
Plays it
driving
into the
on.
onside.
Elliott want the single. I think he should have been able to get a
The
single.
ball, Cornelius runs around, gets there quickly.
No.
And it could have been a single.
And Billy had some running to do from short middle wicket.
They're shifting the field.
And Billy
Don't know if it will make a difference, but
running for a single. Good piece of feeling from Billy.
third man
Here is
comes
Lawrence
back.
again.
Being switched
The
to
ball
straight
Otto. Balls to
extra
Otto.
cover.
Otto is
Otto driving,
but it's
cramping the shot,
score.
goes back to the bowler.
The delivery at all, full length delivery, not a bad delivery from
Here
Lawrence
comes
at all.
Lawrence.
Here is Lawrence.
Here in the
Balls
bowl.
to Otto. Otto
Otto
is
slapping
driving.
it into the offside.
They get one.
They
Billy
go
is
for
after
one.
it. Billy
Will they get the
full
second?
after it. Picks it up, chucks it in the circle.
Got there pretty quick for his weight, right?
And Billy really
And they did not chance his arm because he has a good arm.
Everyone is in this cricket
It is
game.
47,
One to Otto.
yes.
He moves on to 2 and the score moves up to 46. Sydney said they need 40 more if they're going to get 60 to be comfortable.
Here comes
Here is
Lawrence into ball to Elliott.
What
He didn't deliver.
happened here? Somebody is not ready. And they're asking extra cover to just move to his right. Just
The coach is
a little bit
interfering with the
below,
field setting.
below, short
I
middle
think he's going to upset the bowler's rhythm.
would go back on the boundary, deep mid wicket on the boundary, long leg, backward
Deep
point,
square.
cover, deep and middle
Here
on deep,
comes-
middle on deep. And that's the field for Lawrence, who would bowl from the bar to the end. Good crowd, Sydney.
It is.
Wonderful crowd.
So
for this
long
crowd,
leg,
Sydney.
deep square, deep mid wicket,
Good support for
straight
the
mid wicket, long on.
That,
Lawrence now settles, comes into bowl to Elliott, and hips it into the onside, brings the man off the square boundary, and they've gotten a second run. So they've got 48 this for 5. We're in over number 11.
Play that behind square, just a single. They moved up
The
to
left-hander.
47, inching very closely
It is.
to the 50 mark. Here is Lawrence again to bowl
Looking
to Otto,
into
balls
him.
to Otto.
Otto
is
hitting
driving
it.
in the air. Lawrence should take that.
Take a lovely catch indeed. He's a wonderful cricketer.
Back in the
They've got some young cricketers in the making. Yeah, we go, Julie.
Back Julie before she go over the hill. Six gone down.
She's gonna be extra fit today. Well. They took the flag off her stick.
And good piece.
She's going down in the crowd of the
Caught from
Joycelyn Liburd team.
see what happened. I'll get the name. 47 for 6. TDC Runako Morton Primary School Cricket.
Over number 11.
Finals here.
Here comes Lawrence from the on south end. Snaps it into the offside, turns off for a single. He looks like a businessman. Looks like a heavy hitter. It's the end of 11. It's 48. 12th over coming up. Final over. Who will be bowling it?
48 Sydney. Can they get 12?
It's going to be an interesting game.
Julie would have lost one of her shoes.
Going down to the wire.
Please give back Julie her shoe. And so that she could be comfortable. Julie said she cannot run around the boundary in just one shoe. Back here, Billy.
Cornelius
would bowl the last over. This over is going to be very crucial. It could maybe even tell you where this finals would go. This is a crucial over. 48. Barry 1. Elliot, he's 3. And Jari, Billy Cornelius would bowl. So far he has bowled 1 over, none for 5. Kimani Lamas bowled 3 overs.
Golden bowl.
14 comes up now. Ball 2.
Drives and misses.
Driving. Question being asked.
No, the bat colliding with the strip.
Or maybe onto the bat, really. Taken by
you could see the dust coming up.
So not a bad start for the over. 48.
Pressure on. How much more can they get? Here is Cornelius. Into flight of delivery. He's flashing and missing. A wide signal. 49 it is. This is going to be a ding-dong battle, Curtis. Wonderful crowd enjoying some tight cricket here. Good fight indeed. Here is defeated VOJN and they brought the momentum back here into the finals. Is the Ivor Walters. So, 49 it is. Goes in and bowls now too. Up into the offside. Hustles a single. Gets a run. 50 is up.
Barry moves on to 2 and the score moves up to 50. So 50 for Joycelyn Liburd Primary in 11.3 overs.
3 balls left. Let's see what will happen.
What would happen. Elliot played a little cameo the last time in the semi-final. Can he score off these 3? Comes up now both to Elliot.
Lashes it, comes off the edge into the pad. That looks like, oh, it looks like in the stump. He went on to hit the stump. Wow. Tough out. Into the pad and onto the stump. And he still daps his colleague as he came out. This is going. Two balls to go. Cornelius.
How many they can get, Sydney?
He's about to go from the pavilion end.
Can you get 4 runs from these? Comes up now.
Balls over, flatter delivery. Batsman strokes it to the offside. Square. And the hustler single. So it's 51. 51 for 6.
Allowance a short mid wicket. I'll get the name, maybe Herbert. 51. Sydney, what can Joycelyn Liburd get from this last delivery? You think they can get a boundary?
51 it is.
Let's see if they can get a boundary. Comes up now on ball.
Sure.
Can he get a boundary?
Slaps it beautifully, but then the fielder, yeah. And there's no run. Lovely fielding indeed.
And so at the end of over number 12, Joycelyn Liburd winning the toss.
Well, Curtis, it's going to be a ding-dong battle. Can they defend 52?
52 is a magic number. Sydney, the big question, the breaking news, is that enough? Can Joycelyn Liburd defend 52 runs, 51 runs for championship honors here?
Well, 52, it is the target. 12 overs, the number of overs. They have reverted to their original opening pair. and they're heading to the fielders were already in place. The umpires were having a little tete-a-tete. The batsmen were ready. Now they're on the field. We are waiting to see if the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School can defend their 52. They made 51.
And Frankie, I could tell you that this opening partnership, I think, will determine where the game goes. These two guys, just like the VOJN team, if you split these two guys, you might have an opening. But Jaden Christopher, I think the captain, he also is a very good batter. But a lot depends on this opening partnership.
He plays into the offside as a full loss, but there is no run. They usually open, but they didn't open with him in the semi-finals. That's Cornelius. I don't understand why, but they reverted to them. And so it is Ryan comes in to bowl to Cornelius. Made down the leg side. A wide signal. It's one. And the little keeper, little David Williams, is as keeping. I call him Lawrence, who was a batter. So it's one without loss, rain over. 51 is needed. Final, let's go. It is what the coach is telling them. Nice ball. Ball swinging away. Swinging away beautifully. So Ryan is teasing. And so a lot of ex-cricketers are here.
Look at the keepers, Joel Simmons, he's here too.
The little man.
Brown. So a lot of former Nevis and Leeward Island players there.
Here comes Ryan from the southern end. Into bowl to Cornelius. Flats missing. Will they get a second?
No.
A wide signal now, so that's 3. So that's 3 without loss.
Secretary of the Nevis Cricket Association is in here and very vocal too.
Yeah, crowd is lively.
Very,
very lively.
The honor.
Yeah, Ryan goes back. This line. Making some adjustments in the field. Yeah, it is.
DJ Woodis to check us in the commentary booth.
In comes Ryan.
Ryan comes up
into foolish delivery. It's going to be a no ball signal. So that goes on to 4. We get in a shifting around. It's a signal come for the free hit. The bowler is going to change his mode of delivery. Goes around the wicket now. Comes into bowl to Lawrence and flashes and misses. And so it is 5 without loss. The crowd is getting involved of even umpiring, Curtis. What is Ryan going to do this time? He goes into bowl to Lawrence. Lawrence is wrapped on the pad looking to play it into the onside. There is no run had. And the score remains on 5. Lawrence is asking something, what I don't know. He was struck on the pad.
I think he's being distracted. He's getting a lot of advice, maybe from the coach and others, and seems to be a little distracted.
They should let them settle. They know what they have to do, leave them. Yeah, it's rather disturbing to be doing that. I suck Darren Sammy doing that nonsense on the boundary, upsetting the captain. This time he pulls it into the onside, gets it into the gap. Wow! He tried his best. A little too late, but it goes for 4, so it's 9 without loss in over number 1.
Yeah. 1-2.
Looking to get 52. Ivor Walters Primary School.
We had a break in transmission.
And we are going to see what the first over will bring. This pair is going to have to set the momentum.
So Lawrence, to understand, played a good shot. behind square for 4.
Comes
Ryan again comes up
and,
force to Lawrence. Lawrence
and
gets the
down
ball
the
on
leg
outside.
side.
And one
And
signal by umpire
the score goes
Jordan.
on to 10.
And so the score moves up to
10
9 without loss. And so
at 5 before.
by the Ivor Walters. They're really searching Sydney. Ivor
It
Walters
is.
would like a championship.
Yeah,
7
in the
years.
finals.
Here is
In the Runako
Ryan
Morton
comes up now
TDC
on
sponsored.
ball two.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
a.
ball
I think nerves has got them. He's trying a little too hard.
out. So that went
Frankie,
high.
my understanding is that once you bowl 2 balls like that, you should be taken out of the attack. I haven't seen it done during this tournament.
Perhaps they're being lenient with the youngsters, and they should, just warn them about it. But I don't think they should be too hard on the youngsters either. He's cut his run down. He's coming in now.
Ryan comes up now on balls
Goes
two.
like a
Lawrence.
delivery.
Lawrence is looking to drive the ball outside the off stump.
And will they run? No.
Signal by the umpire.
So the score remains until.
Another free hit still.
Yes, free hit remains from that earlier.
Frankie, at this rate, this is the first over. They're already on about 12. They only need about 5 overs to win this game.
To ball two.
Hits it into the air, and it goes, it drops.
Alex to cover.
Liburd collects cleanly, throws in a wonderful job. It's the end of the over.
Not a bad start by
Right.
Ivor Walters.
It's
Chasing 52.
12 without loss.
Definitely. That's what I was saying. It all depends on the first 2 overs.
Let's see what approach they will take in the second over.
Out in front. But
Ivor Walters knocked out the defending champs.
and so
Then it was Gingerland, JLPS who knocked out St. Thomas's. You had the defending champs playing for third place with St. Thomas's, the one that matched the OJN. Now the 2 winners of the semi-finals are here. It was a real tense bit of batting and bowling in the first innings. This is the second innings. What will happen already? 12 runs are on. The nerves are still on them. It is low. We will be going into bowl to Lawrence. I don't like this. There. Oh my goodness. Too much interfering with the fielders. It's well. Got the 2 coaches, one there, one here, and they're just mixing up the youngsters. They need to let the youngsters settle, give them a fielding position and leave them. Oh my.
Come back, youngster.
Signal.
Over number 2 comes up now on ball 2. Lawrence balls to Lawrence. Lawrence is coming forward. and
Beaten.
Outside the off stump.
Nice bowling. He normally bowls well, low. Did not get any runs today to talk about.
That first over
It's 12 without loss over number 2.
We'll wait and see.
Low
Here
goes
it
away.
comes up now on ball two.
Balls to Lawrence playing and missing.
Went past the outside edge, taken by Fraser, and there is no run.
Curtis, 1 wicket could see the tension building and see what the approach will be. Will Low be able to break anything? It is low. Right, the delivery goes to Lawrence, and Lawrence back. Ball keeps to his own bowling.
And again, there is no run. So not a bad over so far from Low. Looking to pull back things.
It is Low.
Joycelyn Liburd here is Low.
Goes into bowl to Lawrence. Widish delivery, but he caves out and plays it. So he takes it out. Had they allow it to go through, it would be wide. So 4 balls gone. Looking to get 52. Ivor Walters Primary. Bowled well. Was a tense bit of an innings. Hits it into the air to the right of Liburd into mid wicket. They have gotten 1 run. Cornelius is just getting to his end, so it's only 13 it is.
So ball played out to deep mid wicket.
Without loss over number 2.
Fielder under 45, deep forward of square, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, extra cover, deep on the boundary, extra cover, back, shot turn man.
Here we go.
Low. Here is Low again to ball to Cornelius, goes to Cornelius.
Pulls it into the onside, brings the man from deep square off, fields beautifully, gets it in right away.
Single to Cornelius, So not a bad
single.
over at all from low. Just 2 runs coming from that over. And at the end of over number
14
2,
without loss.
they're looking Ivor Walters 50.
Even in the second over. What's your?
We're not playing circle. Comes up, Billy hit that iron. Can the fielder take it? No. He runs past it and it goes over his head.
No, 4 runs.
Goes into the boundary.
The fielder looked like he was settling under it, but it sailed over his head. Curtis. He was not paying attention. If he was paying attention, he would have been able to pick up that better. It's a big hit from Cornelius. He was wide. So it's Douglas who's going to be bowling to Cornelius. It's 16 without loss in over number 3. Okay. He plays it easily back to the bowler, and there is no run. He's a power hitter. He's the Gordon Greenwich of the youngsters. Powerful man.
No run. Sidney say he loved that shot.
In comes Douglas into bowl to Cornelius. Swinging and missing. Oh, not out, says the umpire. Looking to play it into the onside. The pressure builds. It may bring a wicket or two, and that can see how things will change, how they will approach it from there on. But it is. Slapping it back. Bowler fields his own bowling. Well done, Douglas. He goes back to his mark. Trying to get his composure together.
And just making sure everything is all right.
Yeah.
Everything without loss.
Umpire checking with him to see if everything is okay. He's adjusted his pads. But I think it was more to get his composure together. Here comes Douglas. Shot at delivery. On the leg side. Wide signal. And so 19 without loss in over number 2.
Billy seems as though he wants to go into a second gear, Sydney.
Big man, obviously backs himself, has confidence in his power.
Here we go.
You can see him open up his shoulders to play the big shots.
In comes Douglas. Flashing and wide. This is over number 3, number 2. First over yielded 12. Now we have gotten another wides 2 and a bowler. A bowler trying to effect something that was hit for the boundary, and he's trying to tighten it. He pulls it. Beautiful shot indeed. Yes, the young man gets down beautifully, and so a run has been had. And yeah, it is another run. 20, 21.
31 more needed.
They're
moving fast.
This looks like it's going to be over quickly, unless we get a breakthrough. Swinging and missing, and pass the keeper. Low fields well, gets a nice throw in. So 2, so that's 23. It's the end of the over. Thought it was close there, Curtis. So 3, 23 without loss. Over number 4 is coming up.
What's the rate they're going at Sydney?
Get wickets, and they must reduce the scoring rate. How they will do that, I don't know, but they should know. The bowlers they can rely on. But the Ivor Walters batters definitely they look purposeful in their batting, especially Billy. Seems like he's ready to end the game now.
Low is going to bowl over number 4.
See if he can bowl another good over. Bowl a good over. His
23 without loss.
Low to bowl to
Bowling.
Lawrence,
Now it's like the delivery. Lawrence plays it easily back to him. And there is no run.
Sydney nod of approval from that defensive stroke.
So,
and the bowlers went out to
long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square. Wide gap between them. Man on the long leg boundary. Straight mid-wicket. Low. Like the delivery. And Lawrence coming in and trying to pull. It's a wide. So 24 it is.
Continue to keep well, Sydney.
Yes.
It looks a tidy
Little David Murray with the gloves. I call him Lawrence with the bat. young man there. It's into the air and it drops away to the left side of the youngster. And the single has been had.
Ivor Walters.
24 it is without loss.
25 without loss.
25.
And halfway, they're going past, nearly halfway. And so, Billy is going
Cornelius is taking some time to settle. Maybe a little blown. Yeah. Hits it beautifully. Down to the boundary for 4. Foolish delivery. Dispatched by the powerhouse of Garden Greenwich for Ivor Walters. And goes on to 29 without loss. This can finish by 5 overs, Curtis, at the rate it is going. If they don't get a great breakthrough to slow up stuff. But nerves has taken these guys throughout this match. But we have to give them kudos for coming this far. Right? Have that. Wow. Going down the leg side. Umpire signals no. Yes. Here it is. 29 without loss. Over number 4. Yeah. Easy plays it down to the bowler. And there is no run. I think he's looking to get a big one here. Here he goes. And hits it. Oh, yeah, 6 more runs. He celebrates with it. He celebrates. 35 it is. At the end of over number 4.
Now he's looking for 30.
So who's this bowler going to be? Oh, Douglas again.
35 without loss.
35 over number 5.
35, lowest ball 2 overs, none for 14. And Douglas
Yeah.
1 over, none for 9. So Douglas is going to continue.
Let's go with
Ivor Walters is on the charge here.
From the southern end. Comes up, plays it easily back to the bowler, and there is no run. I think they're a little bit more settled now, it looks like. So. Oh, every ball the coaches are making adjustments. Let the players play. Into the ear, can get second run, won't be able to go. Billy is just getting there. He won't be able to make it.
Is looking good. He
you don't want him to see him.
From some 13 balls.
Here comes. Plays it easily into straight mid wicket, and there is no run. So over number 6.
Well, Douglas is making sure he's feel that long on is in the right position, especially he's bowling to Cornelius. Comes up now and bowls to Cornelius.
Short delivery. Cornelius hits it along the ground, straight mid wicket, and there's no run. So,
and again, there is no run. Davis,
37.
Secretary, you could see supporting Cornelius.
Cornelius trying to nudge it into the onside. Where it comes. So
Billy is at the crease. 16 could be very small number, you know.
37 it is.
Joycelyn Liburd needs to get a wicket or 2 here to turn.
Here comes Douglas. Will he be able to get a breakthrough? Slapping hard. And oh, the cries of boy behind me. That's the way he does it. He's going to go hard. And he can finish it now. He will do it.
They're watching. The Maroons are drawing closer to the.
Yeah, comes. Yeah. Up and miss. And passes the keeper. And they get the run easily. Get a bye. Goes down to 39.
So at the end of over
Number 6.
it's 38. The Maroons, the Mustangs, they are 14 away.
They have been taken care of. Smooth. Yes. They've been taken care of. Mopping the brows, giving them water, making sure that they're all right. It's hot and the tempo is hot. Cornelius is going to face. There's a change in bowling. Who will this be? Goes in like a delivery. Cornelius pulls and misses a wide delivery. And the score goes on by another one. 39, I think it is. He settles.
Lawrence, the new bowler.
Okay. Hits it hard. Straight down. And a beautiful field in there. Cornelius is just getting in. Let's go down to 40.
By Cornelius. When Cornelius hit them, they stays hit. And stays hit too.
Yeah, over number 6.
And so all the Maroons and Mustangs
Over number 7.
edging closer to
Yeah,
the rope.
quite a delivery. And Lawrence drives it straight mid-wicket fields. And there is no run. Right. It is 40.
The Ivor Walters comes
Yeah, it goes. It bowls. Lawrence comes in, tries to turn it down. Goes down the leg side. So 41 it is. Extras are chipping away at the score.
Joycelyn Liburd, if they're going to claw themselves back into this cricket game. Wonderful crowd here at the E.T. Willen Park.
Yeah, goes the bowler into bowl to pulls on the can line.
Lawrence not getting it. So it's Lawrence to Lawrence.
Yep.
Lawrence the bowler, the radar is just off. Just a little
Off
bit.
target.
Maybe the
Here he
ball
goes.
is
42 it is.
just pushing the ball, comes up down, ball to Lawrence. Lawrence is and maybe just get
He's got the pad going down the leg side.
in the way so the bat wasn't able to come through the ball, hit the pad.
So there's 42 without last.
Again, we say thank you to Chaggers, Keith Chaggers Esdale, and Jazza Buchanan, and Milk, and the wicketkeeper. There from the sports department, St. Kitts, we tell you thanks for coming. Comes up now, goes to Lawrence.
Pull it into the onside. And beats the bowler, beats the fielder. Made a mistake. 42 it is. They're inching closer. They're inching closer. The cheerleader becomes the flag woman. Yes, and Julie. They have a lovely crowd here. And already the paraphernalia is coming out, Curtis. All the trophies and so on are coming out. Yeah, flight of delivery. Lawrence drives into the offside. Lovely shot. They get a single. 43 it is.
You can play that shot at primary school level. You don't expect the onside shot, but when you can dance and
Here it goes. Lawrence will be going in to bowl to Cornelius. Cornelius flashing and missing. Wide signal. So 45.
There are 4. Can Billy end it with a 4? Well, let's see if it can ever happen.
48 it is. Oh, we had the 4.
The Maroons, they're drawing closer.
Yeah. Swings it into the onside. And they'll get 1. As he jogs home. And 6.
That's drinks and the drinks in the. Yes, we have drinks. It's finals.
I don't know.
The coaches want to say to the players. So drinks here.
I am happy that your heart is good now. I know you usually stay behind. I want you to come forward. Come and watch the man bring the victory.
No, I'm here.
All right. Okay. Thank you for coming forward. And he's facing now. He's facing young Billy Cornelius. I call him the local Gordon Greenwich. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. Here comes the left armer, and he drives and misses. Yeah. But hitting into the ground.
Look at that bowler once. Look at that bowler once. I was a bowler, so I appeal everything.
A little drizzle is coming, but I think this should be over within this over. Got, think 4 runs to get. Got this. Lights come on. He slaps it straight back. Straight back. And it's cut off. They have got 1. Nice feeling. The drizzle is coming down. The blessings is here to bring in the victory for the Ivor Walters Primary School. They did upset the defending champs, and they've brought that momentum here, bowled rather tightly. And here they're batting, taking their team to victory, the 2 openers. Here easily plays Lawrence into the offside, and they run a single. So they're looking for it. It's 50. Will Cornelius be able to bring home the bacon for his team? They have not lost a wicket. They have not lost a wicket. So, let's see what his approach will be. Leans on his bat. Got the long handle out. And he pulls it into the onside. Hustles 1. And is it victory? Is it victory? Is it victory? They're not sure, but I believe it needed an extra run.
So Frankie, Ivor Walters has won this game quite comprehensively. The rain is just about to come. We're going to leave and hope that they get the closing ceremony to us.
God, it's such a wonderful victory. They really played good cricket, tight bowling, and magnificent batting. Good approach. And you have just to say congratulations to them. They merited this championship. They played for it. And we do say congratulations to the Ivor Walters Primary School, teacher Janice Whittaker, and the coaches of the Ivor Walters Primary School. I can't remember the name of the coach. What's the name of the coach for the Ivor Walters? Coach Hakeem Harvey. He has done a wonderful job with them throughout the whole year. And it's a good way for him to end his school year. And he's pulling his troops together for them to move around in a celebratory mood. They are doing what we will call a celebration run around. As when in the Olympics you see them go around celebrating, here is the Ivor Walters Primary School going and taking their victory lap.